All right, recording. Look like I haven't showered in about 2 months. It definitely feels like it by how long I've been sitting here at this Target warehouse, this distribution center. It's like ridiculous. My appointment was at 6 a.m. this morning, so I go ahead and show up at 6 a.m. Let me try to position this thing better. All right, hopefully it's better. So, I had my appointment here in Columbus, Ohio, and I show up at 5 a.m. because I know usually these big distribution centers, I've never been to a Target distribution center, but usually these like big distribution centers tend to have a strict policy where you can't check in more than like half an hour before. Some are even like 15 minutes. So, I was like, I'll just come at 5 in case I can't check in that early. If it's like 15 minutes, half an hour, I'll just wait a little bit in the front. So whatever, no big deal. So I checked in at 5. And right now, it's about to be 2 o'clock. So I've been here for 9 hours. And they're telling me I'm 3/4 done. So if you take that into account, 3/4, I'm probably going to be here for another 3 hours. So I'm going to get done by like 5. That means I'm going to have spent 15 hours here. Basically my whole day gone, wasted. You get detention, sure, whatever. But I'd make way more money and be way less bored, and I'd love to drive instead than just sitting here all freaking day. It's crazy. And then go ahead inside and, I asked them, I'm like, why is it taking so long, Like, I don't understand, like, there's not that many pallets at all. It's literally like half a trailer of pallets, maybe a little bit more. And she's like, they're pulling the boxes off the pallets as they're taking them out. So they're literally counting the freight as they're taking them out, aka the most wasteful driver time thing ever. Like, just take the pallets off the truck, count the freight later. If you want to fax me the bills, do that. But like, the fact I gotta sit here literally all day for them to count it, and it should not take that long. Like, it's freaking notebooks that I'm hauling. Like, come on. It's just like mind-boggling to me that, like, how little these companies care about the drivers. And it's like one of those things where I'm like so fed up with it. Like, drivers are so unappreciated in this business, in this field, in this career, whatever you want to call it. It's just crazy. I remember one time I spent 24 hours at the shipper, but they just didn't have the freight. They were straight up with me like, listen, our truck bringing this was late and we need to wait for him. So it took a while. I got paid attention, I knew what I was on, but this, like, and the thing is, these brokers, they know a lot of times, they have notes from customers that say, hey, make sure you tell the company that we're going to hold that truck for X amount of time. Like, I've delivered to Walgreens before, and they say ahead of time, hey, you're hauling pharmaceuticals. It's going to take 8 to 10 hours, just to be aware. And that's fine. You take that into consideration when you book a load. But like this, and then even after this, you're going to have to fight the freaking broker to get the detention. And they're going to refuse to put time in and out, and you have to go back and forth. Like, I just want to drive. I don't want to argue. I'm not here to argue with you guys. But yeah, hopefully they get us done somewhat soon, and then we can be driving, and then we'll catch you guys on the road. That's the plan. If I can at least pick something up today, that'd be good. But yeah, I'm just like posted here, bobtails. And like, as I came in, like, their procedure, let me even make sure this thing is still recording. Their like procedure and like way of checking in was what I was skeptical about to begin with. So like, when you check in, obviously due to coronavirus, everybody has like different procedures now, but like when you check in, they make you drop your trailer in the yard, like in the middle, and then you bobtail to a different section and go check into receiving. So like you don't even know where your trailer is. A switcher comes, gets it, parks it to the door. Once it's done, he brings it back, and then he knocks on your truck and tells you, hey, you're done. So like you don't really even know like when they started, if they're still in there, if they're working, if it's green light, red light. As far as I know, that trailer could be done, green light somewhere, but the switcher is just not grabbing it. But yeah, hopefully we get done soon, and we'll catch you guys later. It's focused. Better be focused. Update. We're gonna have a lot of updates here. Right now, it's like, I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. I think it's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So at this point in time, I've been here for about 11 hours. Yeah, sounds about right. The dumbest thing, I can't believe this. Like, my day is gone. My day is wasted. I spent it at this Target. It's crazy. We're not doing any driving. I am so bored. I pulled. Let's first focus. It's focused. Focused. Good. I pulled the wrong blind over. And then it sucked even more. So at this point, I got the video off. Why? Because I'm bored. I have nothing to do, and I might as well do that while I explain to you guys what is going on further. Anyways, my whole day is wasted. I've been here, I've been waiting, and people are like, what do you do when you're waiting at the truck stop, when you're sitting? Nothing. You don't do anything. You just sleep, you sit on your phone, you watch movies, whatever. But like, I know to an average person that may seem like a dream come true, but trust me, that gets boring. I would much rather drive than just sit parked, because right now I'm not really making money. Well, I'm making money on detention, but I'm not making as much money as I could be. I don't even know what I said in the previous video, like what part I'm gonna end up cutting the video about, so I'm just gonna repeat myself. So don't mind me repeating myself. Just go along with it. Yeah. I'm gonna get a new microphone for this, or actually I'm just gonna get an adapter that I think my GoPro microphone is gonna work with my phone. So we'll see how that works. Or I might even use my AirPods, because they have a microphone built in and they're wireless, so it's answered. Yeah, I'm literally just so bored. I'm like looking at trucks parking, like, oh, that's a nice truck, that's a good parking job. I don't see my trailer, but yeah, I'm gonna go look around, see if I can maybe see my trailer, spot it, see what's going on, and catch you later. The front facing camera is not like the clearest thing in the world really, but it works as far as that goes. And so I just seen the guy pull up the trailer up there, but nobody's coming to talk to me and say, hey, your trailer is done. So basically, if you don't look out for yourself, you're going to get screwed over, and nobody cares about what you think, what you do. And one thing I always learn is carry this headset with you, because you're going to have to probably make a call, because they're not going to listen to what you got to say or whatever the case. But yeah, let's close this door. All right, let's go check in. Alright, well, 3 years later, they finally got done. Let's put our gloves on. It took a while, and then I go in there and they're trying to like argue with me.
about like they don't want to put time in and out. And the funny thing is, I was done like 40 minutes ago, but nobody came to get me and tell me, because it says on their paper when it was printed. So they printed the proof of delivery at 2:34, but I came in at like 3:15. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just keep checking every 10 minutes, make sure my trailer is up there, make sure that this guy didn't hit my trailer or anything. What's the point of that line? That wire? Who knows? I didn't have any straps in there or anything. That's the seal. We'll take care of that later. Sure, there's no freaking always inspect that trailer. Make sure they didn't pierce through the trailer or something crazy like that. I didn't have any straps or anything, so nothing's gonna be missing. Whenever you go to these places, you always want to make sure that it says seal intact, because what happens is the shipper will mess up the order and they won't ship everything, or they'll ship extra, and then your bills are gonna say overage or shortage. And then if it doesn't say seal intact and there was a seal in place, you may be held responsible for it. Yeah, let's get to driving, check out, and head on to our pickup. Look at the line of all these trucks coming in. Only if these poor fellas knew. How long they're gonna be here. Turn that microphone so you can actually hear me better. So I'm still heading to my pickup for my 11 a.m. pickup. Apparently they don't really care that I show up early, which is good, because I have another load that was already booked tomorrow. I'm going to Chicago, essentially, North Lake, Illinois. And I think tomorrow I'm going home. I don't know for sure where I'm going, but we'll see. So the good thing is that if I make this pickup, then the one tomorrow doesn't have to get canceled. Yeah, but I'm sure that at this pickup, I'm gonna be treated as a work-in. So I might be there for a while. So hopefully not too long, but it is what it is. I'd rather do that than sit at a truck stop rest area, wherever for rest of the day. Much better option. The windows are like 30. Is everybody turning here? Yep. You know, I appreciate people that actually use turn signals. It's quite awesome. It gives me time to go. What's this company here? They look pretty busy. DHL. So we're heading essentially back to Columbus, which right now it's 4 p.m. so there might be some traffic. Shouldn't be too bad. I think I'm picking up some beverage, and usually those beverage places are open like 24/7, so that's why I don't think it's gonna be a problem on that pickup. That was a lot of time wasted. You know, the crazy thing is about this whole thing is that, like, a lot of these times you literally have to argue with these companies and brokers for money that's yours. And what I mean by that is, let's say I've been at this pickup, this delivery for X amount of hours, and then it should be simple enough as them just time stamping, saying, hey, he checked in at this time, he checked out at this time. Simple procedure, pay me detention, call it a day. But no, it's never that simple. they refuse to do that. And I'm sure it's pretty. There's CRST. This might be the same guy yesterday that ran over that rock. Probably not, because he's not turning. No, it's not. I'm sure that like the industry itself and the procedures and things going on are much simpler than they come down to be to us, especially small carriers. But brokers really overcomplicate the hell out of it because they want to take money. Oh, that looks like a nice place to sleep. You know, it doesn't look bad. Brokers will overcomplicate things so they seem complicated even though they're very simple, such as requesting detention. They will have all these procedures and all these tasks that you have to complete, and even though once you complete them, they will still somehow refuse detention or try to find a way not to pay you. For example, they will want specific time in and out on the PODs, meaning proof of deliveries. But shippers and receivers refuse to put those on because brokers can go online on a website. I don't know what this stuff is. On a website, on a portal that has our times in and out. However, the downside of that is, how do I know that those times are there? However, the broker does, and the broker always gets paid that detention, but they try to cheat us out of it. For example, story time, even though this whole thing has been story time. One time I had a driver go to delivery up in, I think, Wisconsin, doesn't matter. His delivery was like from 8 a.m. He shows up there at 8 a.m. He actually showed up at like 7:30, and the receiving is like, nah, we don't open till 2 o'clock, so we can't take you till 2 o'clock. I contact the broker, etc., etc. She agrees. Oh, that's fine. We'll pay you detention. Your appointment was at 8. We'll make sure we'll take care of you. Happens every time. So we're like, okay, that works great. So 2 o'clock, they get him on the dock. They empty him out in like hour and a half. So by 3:30, he's done. That's pretty annoying. It's shaking. So by 3:30, he's done. So I contact the broker. We got time in and outs. However, the receiver refuses to put time in because they didn't get him on the dock until 2. So their time in is at 2 p.m. They put 2 p.m. However, he was there since 7:30. So what happens is, you know, I contact the broker before he leaves, and she agrees, okay, everything is fine, just leave. We'll give you detention from that 7:30 mark. We go a week later, 2 weeks later, she's still promising to pay this detention. I'm calling, hey, you know, where's this detention? I think it was like $150. And she's like, oh, I just have to process it. I'll do it by the end of the day, I promise. She doesn't. I call next day. She says same thing. She doesn't. Third time I call, I tell her I refuse to get off the phone until you send me an email for an updated rate confirmation with the detention included. And then she starts BSing her way through. She starts saying, oh, well, we don't pay detention until the truck is touched by the people unloading, which makes absolutely zero sense. So you mean to tell me, even though he was there from 7:30 till 2, you won't pay me detention until his truck starts getting unloaded? That defeats the whole purpose of detention. The whole purpose of detention is 2 hours after his appointment, it starts ticking no matter what they're doing. From the point he's there, once that 2 hour hits, from the point that he gets to leave with his proof of delivery sign, that's when it stops. Anyways, she's like BSing her way through. She's like, oh, can I just pay you $120? And then she's like, you know, it's coming out of my pocket, this and that. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, you literally request the money from the customer. It does not come from your pocket. Like, stop BSing. Like, it's literally our money that we deserve because it's agreed on the rate con. She's trying to give me a different amount. Like, what's the point of a rate con then? Anyways, we're going through it, and you know, she's just like not giving in, and she's like, you know, I'm just gonna send you 130. And we're like, you know what? We don't need the 130. we're just gonna report you to data queues. And she's like, whatever, I don't care. And then you can clearly tell that she's new. She has no idea what she's talking about. Data queues is like reporting companies, essentially like leaving reviews. Literally like 15 minutes later, she calls me apologizing and offering a way to pay me money. She's asking for my personal PayPal to pay me the difference. I'm like, it's not about the dollar figure. It's not about the extra $20 or $150, as a matter of fact. It's about the idea of you not standing behind what you promised you would do. What's the purpose of signing that rate confirmation and agreeing on something if you're not going to hold up to it? She apologized, blah, blah, blah. Just crazy. Point being is these brokers will do anything to try to get money out of you. It's pretty sad. But yeah, enough blabbering. We're gonna keep driving to this pickup. Hopefully get there soon, get loaded, and then we'll catch you there. You know, like on a lot of days, let's make sure it's in focus. You know, like on a lot of days, things just like happen, and like it seems like everything is like just trying to knock you down and ruin your day more and more. And you're just like trying to keep that positive mindset and just still keep it going and get stuff done, and it just like it keeps knocking you down. Yeah, I got to this pickup and broker told us, hey, I'll let you know. If I don't let you know, then you can go pick up. So what happened was he essentially had somebody already pick this load up, but he didn't let us know. So it's like I showed up here and whatnot. Like, I understand I was late, and we told him that. It just really sucks, you know? Like, you try to be fair and an honest person and let them know and try to sort stuff out as a human being, and then they just do this. Like, all he had to do is say, hey, I cannot wait for you to come that late. I need it picked up now. I'm gonna get somebody else. If I can't cover that, you can get it. But instead, he kind of just let us on, and it sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see what's going on here. Some guy's getting some trailer. But yeah, I'm just waiting here to see what's going to happen now, because I think now there's 2 loads that are lined up. So this load essentially cancels other 2 loads, which really sucks. It is what it is, though. Like, nothing you can do about it. We'll bring you updates. Hey everyone, hopefully you can hear me good. I have my microphone right here in the shirt. We'll make this one quick. As I'm running out of power, I didn't delete videos. Storage. I'm here. I'm gonna just sleep here at the shipper. Supposed to be shipper. I ordered some Chipotle to come. Hopefully they come. I'm pretty hungry. I don't feel like driving half an hour to a truck stop. So essentially, I made it to that pickup that I was supposed to go to, and they ended up canceling. As I mentioned earlier, they didn't let us know. So then we got another load down here in Cincinnati, which is like 100 miles out. So I drive down here. They give us an address. The address says the company name. I'm here at the address. The address they gave us for the company is actually just like a business park address. It's a general address, but there's no building number. All the buildings are numbered like 1 through 13. Not a single building has that company name on it. I Googled the company name. I found the company actually down the street. So I'm like, okay, they made a mistake on the address. I go to that company. The guy's like, yep, that's us, that pickup, we have that, go to a dock. I spend like an hour and a half on the dock. And then later he's like, oh, I don't have that pickup. Another guy comes, he's like, yeah, that's not here, that's at a different place. And that place is not going to be under this company. That's actually a different company. So basically, like, they think I can read minds and find places that I don't even know what they're called. Like, but anyways, like, it just been like a long day and stressful, and it sucks because we had 2 loads lined up to go to Portage, Indiana now, and then pick up Chicago, go to Lexington, Kentucky, and then go home. But I think obviously all of that is kind of gone in the wind. But yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully get some food here soon, eat, and just call it a night. call it a day, call it a night, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm just kind of posted, as you can see. So you can see like building number 3, 2, 1. None of the buildings are the building that is named the company that I need. But anyways, yeah, it's been a long and stressful day. Even though I haven't really driven, I'm like tired just like from everything that's been going on. I like sharing that with you guys. So, yep, that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you on the next one.